Dear ambassadors, dear friends, I'm very happy that you asked me to send you a greeting to celebrate Human Rights Day in Baku. As you know, I visited Azerbaijan in May of 2013. My visit focused on freedom of expression, including through the internet, freedom of association and freedom of assembly, and property rights. The report was published on the 6th of August 2013, together with the comments of the authorities. In the report, I deplored the intensification of repressive measures and increased restrictions on fundamental freedoms in the run-up to the presidential election. I'm very worried to hear that since then, certain problems have increased. I'm particularly concerned at the apparent intensification of the practice of unjustified or selective criminal prosecution of journalists and others who express critical opinions, including bloggers and online activists. 3 months ago, one more journalist was arrested for alleged weapons possession. More recently, a blogger was arrested on charges of drug trafficking. Both are now in pretrial detention. Releasing all those in detention because of the views they hold or the views they express should be a priority for the Azerbaijani authorities to protect freedom of expression. This includes imprisoned journalist, academic, and minority rights activist Hilal Mamedov, whom I've met twice in Baku. He was sentenced to a 5-year imprisonment term last September for charges which honestly defy credibility. Another concern is the lack of progress on decriminalization of defamation, which has been a long-standing recommendation of the Council of Europe. Together with Dunja Mijatovic, the OSCE representative on freedom of the media, we together regretted that the amendments aimed at facilitating the application of defamation provisions to online expression were signed by the President of Azerbaijan in June. Unfortunately, this is bound to have a further chilling effect on freedom of expression. Another consequence of defamation legislation is that the Azadlik newspaper has stopped printing, as its bank accounts have been frozen since October in connection with the payment of very high civil defamation fines. In the report, I also expressed concerns about limitations on freedom of assembly. The most frequent problems are the banning of demonstrations in central, easily accessible locations and the use of excessive force to disperse such demonstrations, leading to arrests and very often harsh sentences. In meetings with the authorities, I stressed that no authorization should be required for demonstrations. The authorities should facilitate and protect public assemblies at the preferred location of the organizers. In all areas, progress has to be made, especially in view of Azerbaijan's upcoming chairmanship of the Council of Europe. It's incumbent on all of Azerbaijan's partners and the international community to work to ensure that Azerbaijan lives up to its commitments, the commitments it undertook when it joined the Council of Europe, as well as to its other international obligations. To conclude, I salute the crucial role of NGOs and human rights defenders who are operating in such a difficult environment in Azerbaijan. Freedom of association has been under pressure because of various legislative restrictions imposed, as well as harassment and prosecutions. I encourage you to continue your important work. Today, International Human Rights Day, is also your day.